Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Afifa Zahra. I'm a student of English Department of Universitas Negeri Padang. Today, I would like to talk to you about a psycholinguistic analysis on viral children as seen in the characters of Victoria and Lily in Mama movie. It's written by Rudy Herawati and it presented by me, Afifa Zahra. Okay, let's move to the table of the contents. The first one is introduction, and the second is research method. The third is findings and discussion, and the last is conclusion and suggestion. The first one is introduction. In acquiring the first language, humans are believed to learn new language since the early age of 6 to 8 months. It is started at around 6 to 8 months, where children start to babble or produce repetitive syllables. At the age of 10 to 12 months, children will tend to speak their first words. The next stage is at around age of 20 to 24 months when they start to construct and combine words by words, and by the age of 36 or 48 months they start to learn basic vocabulary, syntax, and pronunciation of their language. The process of acquiring the first language is related to the critical period hypothesis. It is believed that primary language acquisition mostly occurs during the critical period, which happens until the puberty age or around the age of 13. To understand the nature of speech differences, it is a must to consider the range of these differences that may occur in speech. Okay, to research method, the researchers use in the research, the qualitative method was employed. The psycholinguistic approach was used in this research since this research focuses on the phenomenon of language and mind which is studied under psycholinguistic field. The data of this research were in the form of the U-turns made by the characters in Mama movie. The data were obtained from the transcript of the conversation among the main characters in the movie, and note-taking technique was used to collect in-depth data for the research. Let's move to the findings and discussion. There are 6 types of speech differences that appear in Mama movie. The differences that appear in Mama movie are hesitation, phrase or sentence repetition, word repetition, prolongations, block, and others. And there are 2 parties that are involved in treatment process. Those parties consist of family members and professionals. In family members, it is found that there are 5 types of domain in parenting that are shown in Mama movie. The 5 domains are protection, reciprocity, control, group learning, and group participation. In terms of the treatments for viral children, there are found that some parties in the children surrounding are giving big influences to the children. And in Mama movie, the role of clinicians and hypnotherapists are being portrayed. So let's move to the conclusion and suggestion. For a conclusion, it can be concluded that the disfluences that appear in Mama movie are hesitation, phrase or sentence repetition, word repetition, prolongations, block, and others. The most occur differences shown by Victoria and Lily are hesitation and word repetition. Meanwhile, the disfluences that Victoria and Lily don't experience are interjection, phrase or sentence, revision, and part word repetition. Families and professionals are the parties who are involved in giving the treatments for Victoria and Lily. It is found that there are 5 types of domain in parenting strategies that are portrayed by the family members in Mama movie. The five domains are protection, reciprocity, control, group learning, and group participation. All of the domains do give big influences in the mental development of the feral children. For the suggestion of the research, this research focuses on identifying and describing the types of dysfluencies and also describing the treatments to help people with speech deficiencies. The future researcher can use other resources as the object of the research related to feral children. The future researchers also can observe the linguistic characteristics shown by people with speech deficiencies. Since this movie provides only a view data, other researchers can use other movies that contain more data for their research. To the English students who want to create a literary work about feral child as its theme, they can learn about the analysis of speech disorders and the treatments for them. Thus, they know the types and the treatments so that it will help them in the process of rating. Okay, that's all about my presentation. I'm sorry for my mistake. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.